Hey, it's Angie. I wanted to make another video about why I'm choosing to lose weight because I feel like in my first one I was kind of all over the place and um, I didn't really get into depth of why I wanted to change and lose weight and what made me like the trigger me to actually let's start. So basically I want I wanted to before I talk about that, I'm gonna talk about what triggered it. What triggered it was I guess I can say I've always had like every now and then I would have a trigger, like every blue moon or something like that, and it just be like, damn, like shit girl, you need to lose some weight. But I would always be in denial about it because at a point in time I honestly was confident about myself. I was confident. I felt great in my body and everything, but I think and also in being in denial a little bit because it was just like, well, I'm still getting niggas. I'm still pretty. I'm still this. I'm still that. Well, it got to a point where I still wasn't nothing. I still was getting fatter. And then eventually I couldn't wear the stuff. Well, I felt like I couldn't wear the stuff that I had wore before. It was like I had wore little shorts, little this and that. I was no longer fitting into certain clothes no more. I felt like I'm a large and I'm just thick and I am cute, blah blah blah. Well, shit got kind of real after a while because I kept on throwing around that card about I'm still this and that, and meanwhile I'm just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You would have thought by the time I went to the doctor, what the doctor telling me at, I think he was telling me like at 190 something, and that was like a few years ago, and I was just like, well, whatever. And then I get into, you think at 210, I would have got a fucking clue. I did not get a clue because I still was like, well, whatever. And I'm not sure of my weight right now, but it's like in the 220s or it's lower. But yeah, like, you know, and what really triggered it this time for sure was one of the most embarrassing moments. I've slid in front of and fell in front of people and laughed about everything. I laughed stuff off because stuff is not that serious. But the only time I didn't laugh was I went to Cedar Point with my sister, my big sister. Her name is Jocelyn. And my sister has always been small. She's small. She's just thick now. Not even thick and like, damn, she thick, or she's thick like she's just a little thick, like she's small. And it's a ride in Ohio. It's called the Dragster or whatever. And I've been on that ride before. And I got on the ride and we waited in the line for a long time. We got on the ride and the man had a hard time. Like I was holding up the ride. Like I think he was about to give up trying to put the seatbelt on me. And I was thinking to myself, I'm trying to look away and smile a little, like, damn, like, oh, can you get it in? Oh, if you can, it's okay. When really it was like, this is not happening to me. This man can't even put the seatbelt over my thighs. I'm sucking my body in as hard as I can, but my thighs and my hips, I can't help it. I'm big, and I thought to myself, like, I never thought I was that big. And I always said that I'm not that big. I'm not that big. I'm not that big. I'm not that big. And It was horrible. It was just horrible. And I just was like, shit. Damn. Like, so that was another trigger. Another trigger was another denial picture. I take full body pictures of myself because I know how to angle myself from different ways, because as a plus size girl, you got the chubby, some of us got the chubby cheeks, the little rose, we got chubby neck, or we got all this other stuff, and I pretty much was ashamed of it, of course. And I was kind of like, I love photography and stuff like that, and I just knew what angles to get myself, so I would take a picture and be like, oh God, you look so different in your pictures. And in the sense, it's just like, damn. Because I'm basically trying to cover up this fat. All this fat is just a lot. 200 and something pounds of something fat. I'm trying to cover all this up. And I can't. It's time for it to go. Like, I basically don't want to hear no more about you don't look like your pictures. I don't Photoshop my shit. No, nothing. I guess you could say I just get it from nice angles. But I still think I'm cute either fucking way I take my picture. It's still me. I still look cute. But it's just a simple fact. So matter of fact, I really would like to show this picture of me and my sister, and I was just like, there's no way that I'm that big. Like, there's no way, because me, okay, I'm gonna tell you something. I will put on some stuff as if I'm trying to hide my fat. Or for me, if I don't see it, I used to think that if I put a jacket over my robe, you just think I'm fake. You can't see my robe. But it became hard to hide this. Okay? It became hard to hide this. You feel me? It became hard to hide the rose that's in the back. I can't be in denial about my shit. I even at one point in time was slandering myself, making jokes so that I feel better, like, this and that and third, about being me. I just recently fell in love with myself. So believe it or not, I actually do love myself now, and I appreciate me now, and I look at things differently now, where I don't think everything is just as bad. Like, okay, I like me, my skin is bad. Okay, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna, I feel as though I'm not healthy. I don't eat healthy or nothing. Like, in the path that I'm on, I'm at risk on both sides of my family for getting diabetes and high blood pressure and all types of shit. I gotta get myself together for me. So that's what I'm doing. And I still want to show you guys this picture of me and my sister. I don't cringe at it anymore, because I just basically sat one day and I was just like, I've got to accept it. I've got to accept that is me in that picture. That is my sister next to me, and that I am literally that big. And I just, after that, I just dealt with it. And that's like, I put it as my, as a background, like, like, here it go. As you can see, that's my sister with the short natural hair. That's me with my little weave, and then that's just me And it's actually one that's worse than that one, I think, in my opinion. That this is the picture that really made me say, wow, like, it's time to get your shit together. That's the one. The shirt that I thought I looked so cute in, and I looked like everything. Like, I thought that if I had my hair a certain way and all of that, everything would change. I would feel much better about being my size, but I've accepted it, but I don't like it, and I'm gonna change it. And I just feel like I felt like I need to, vent and also, share my story, because this is a journey. So, yeah.